Oh no!
Oh no! We've gotten ourselves in some situations, but
This is maybe the
up there.
situationisty situation.
I mean,
Uh-oh, Wawa.
Uh-oh, Wawa. Good morning. Welcome back to Western Wild. Tessa here. We weren't planning on making a video today, but we headed out to the Alvord Desert for Memorial Day weekend, and we woke up to this. Look at all the water.
spot was bone dry yesterday.
Completely bone dry. It did not rain at all. This is just water that moved in from about half a mile away. In the wind.
Like 25-mile-per-hour winds.
All night long. And the wind just pushed it right in. So, yeah. Follow along and see how we get out of this.
Well, this sure is a calamity. Before diving into the events of our disastrous Memorial Day weekend, wanted to talk about how we got into this mess in the first place and add some context. The Alvord Desert Playa is a dry lake bed, much like the Black Rock Desert famous from Burning Man. In the summer months, the surface is usually bone dry, and you can pretty much drive or camp wherever you want. Now, if the playa does get wet, the surface turns into a deep, tacky mud that can cause even the most capable of four-wheel drives to get stuck. Going into this trip, we knew that there would be some water on the playa after an extremely heavy rain year. But recent reports from other campers had shown that there were areas on the south side of the dry lake bed that would be safe to camp on. Or so we thought. Sure enough, we arrived to find that while there was water on the playa, there were also plenty of dry areas for us to camp.
Oh, she just sneezed out some pig bark.
What are we on?
You on the playa, girl?
After doing a quick check of the ground to make sure that it was hard on the edge of the playa, we drove in deeper to find a spot to camp. Probably about half a mile from where the water was. Looking forward to checking out the water tomorrow.
I know, me too. Hi, cuties. Can y'all say hi? Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Can you say hi, Mama, May?
Hi, Mama.
Good job.
With a very dry campsite picked out, we settled in for some tasty burgers, good conversation around the campfire, and some stargazing. Completely unaware of what we were going to wake up to the next morning.
This is our friend's rig.
Oh, what was that?
You can see all the water. You see Dylan walking in it. It is better than when we discovered this at 3 in the morning. It was like ankle deep, but yeah, it's just clay. So,
Dada.
what's Dada doing? Dada. Are we gonna get out of here, May? What you think? Yeah.
Hi! Oh no! Oh. No. You do. It hurts at first.
Popping back to the editing room here because I want to take a moment to talk about risk assessments and decision making in sketchy situations like this. Now, we've been in a few tough spots on our adventures and found that it's always important to take a step back and look at what your options are and evaluate the risks and benefits of everything that you can do. Now, in this case, our options were to stick around on the playa and see if the water eventually drained out. Or we could give it a go and try to drive to shore. Now, the first thing to do when you're in a tough spot like this is to ask yourself, am I in danger right now? Well, at least we're not dangling on a cliff.
No, we're just really stuck.
We're not stuck in the snow in like
No one's around.
10-degree temps with no one around. We have service. We have food.
We do.
We just might be stuck. And in this case, the answer was no. The rigs were stable. We weren't seeing more water come in. The situation was probably not going to change for a bit. We figured that we had food and water for at least 2 days comfortably, maybe 3 or 4 if we stretched it out. So we had time to stop and carefully think through the decision for what we were going to do next. As far as the options went, we assumed that it would take at least a day or two for the water to recede if we waited it out. That would mean either living out of the rigs and not touching the water.
Water's really cold.
Or hanging out in shin-deep cold water while we cooked, went to the bathroom, dealt with 3 dogs that needed to get energy out, along with 2 young children who you can't keep cooped up forever. So probably would have been safe with that bet. Worst case, we would have to have somebody come and drive us home and then come back and get the trucks later after walking through the water to the edge. Not perfect, but not ideal whatsoever. And there was no telling how long the water would hang out. The alternative being getting in the rigs, loaded up, and getting out. Obviously, the risk factor there being start to move and the trucks get stuck. In that case, the moment that you start to get stuck and you dig in, you can be even more stuck, complicating future recovery efforts. At the same time, if we were to do that, fail, and then get stuck, you're still kind of in the same boat that we were in waiting it out. Now, we had cell reception in the spot. I was able to put up a post on the Oregon Overlanders Facebook group, mostly just telling people not to go out to the Alvord this weekend because, as you can see, not a great place to be. But people chimed in with their own advice, and I'd say the majority of commenters suggested that we wait it out, wait for the water to recede, the playa to get dry again, before potentially getting stuck. Ryan and I talked this over, took a lot of time feeling on the ground, came to the conclusion that there was only about 2 inches of mud, and underneath that was still relatively hard surface because the water had only been on there for a few hours and hadn't had a chance to seep in. Ultimately, if we had hung out there, it would have given the chance for the water to seep in further, make the mud deeper, and then we might really be stuck for a long time. So after talking all of that through, we made the call to load up the rigs, air down the tires, and get out. See how it goes. Okay, so if we're gonna have any chance of getting out of this, we gotta air way down. So we're gonna pop down to like somewhere between 8 and 10 PSI. See what that does for us. Airing down the tires.
Hey, what were you saying about the water? What were you saying about the water, baby girl? No, Wawa. Were you saying uh-oh, Wawa?
Wawa.
Uh-oh, Wawa. Uh-oh, Wawa. We're glad we're not them right now. That would be much worse. Do want to give a momentary shout out to Oru. We had like 25-mile-an-hour winds last night, and we definitely heard it up in the camper, but it didn't rattle us. It was still pretty darn quiet, and frankly, the noise machine for her drowned out most of the sound of the wind. So yeah, for anybody who's asking, does the hard wall work for wind? Resoundingly, absolutely yes.
No cold feet for Lexi. So if you ever wonder what a truck bed looks like after the truck has gone yachting, that is dirty. It's a good thing we were planning on getting home on Saturday anyway, because this is going to take a couple days to clean out.
What do you think, buddy? Odds on us getting stuck, 1 out of 10? huff once for guaranteed stuck. Oh, they're moving. Here we go.
How's it feeling?
A little slimy, but I think we're gonna be fine in here. But we had to get out of here like.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good news is we didn't just sink right away. Oh god, okay. Window going up. Well, friends,
Like a little more gas.
it looks like we might make it out of here after all. I can. Woo! Bye, Playa. See you later. Time for pancakes.
Okay, after that, I almost don't even want to turn the engine off. Got PTSD, feel like we're gonna get stuck at any time. But we are on solid ground. We made it!
Perfect. Thank you.
After an incident like this, it's always a good idea to take a moment to regroup and settle in a bit before continuing on with the trip. So we took the opportunity to let the girls play, make a nice pancake and bacon breakfast, and enjoy the view of the playa from dry ground. If you enjoyed this style of incident debrief video, we'll share a link in the description to another one
we
from a
got
snow
very
recovery a few years back. That didn't go so well. That just about wraps it up for our escape from the Alvord Desert. If you have feedback or questions, we'd love to hear it in the comments. If you're new to our channel, please consider checking out our other adventure content. And until next time, stay wild.